Hey everyone, so I'm awake at this time of the night, and um, this is when insomnia kicks in for me. And I kind of have this time now to chat to everyone. For those of you that is watching me around the world, you're more than welcome to ask me anything that you want. So just pop me a question on the chat line. And I will gladly answer it for you. It's nice to have one person watching so far, less than 40 seconds. Awesome. So thank you so much for joining me. Not sure who you are, so if you would like to ask me a question, just pop a question into the chat line, and I will gladly answer that question for you. Thank you for joining me. There's two people watching. Awesome. Um, and yeah, so my name is Gustav. For those of you that don't know me, around the world, I'm known as the G Man. So I will be launching my show tomorrow on Facebook. For you that is already into the new day, like we are here in South Africa as well. That will be today. So I will be launching my show called The G Man on the Couch, or On the Couch with the G Man. We'll be launching on Facebook. So if you're following this same channel with the same name on Facebook, thank you so much for following us. You should have seen the update. So we officially launched on Monday, and it's been going well. The reach is there for us, and the potential to grow is there for us as well. And we are connecting ourselves to events, and we are creating our own events as well through the bigger company called GSP Events Group. Um, so a little bit of background about me for those of you that don't know me and that is watching for the first time. I'm from a small town called Hermon, just further down from where I'm staying right now in Paul. I grew up very cosmopolitan around South Africa, and my dad landed us here in Paul about 20 years ago, I think. Yeah, around about 20 years ago. So graduated from high school, went to college after a few years of work because there was no money to go and study. Um, and then because of my love for sound engineering, I entered a competition on a well-known radio station here. I won the competition and had the privilege to go and study sound engineering. Um, I joined Radio KC for the love of media and worked for the radio station on and off for about 10 years here in Cape Town or here in Paul. And then in Joburg, when I decided to move down to Johannesburg, also here in South Africa, I worked for a community radio station there in Eldorado Park called Radio Eldos, 86.7 FM. Um, and then in 2006, end of 2006, I decided to come back to Cape Town and just do my own thing, you know. But I still had the love for sound engineering. So somehow, through channels beyond my control, I got to work for a company I just only dreamed of working. Who is one of the biggest technical supplying companies in South Africa, called Gearhouse. So for Gearhouse, I also worked about 10 years, and it has always been a dream for me to also have my own channel. So we are applying for a community TV broadcasting license, and hopefully we'll get one before next year, because that is the plan, to have our own TV channel up and running as a community broadcaster next year, called Poland TV. Who is owned, the name, the brand, and stuff is owned by somebody else, but we will negotiate with that person to use that name and that brand. Otherwise, we will just create our own, and start our own brand as well. So, if I wonder if I click here, if I can see who is watching. No, I can't see who is watching, but yeah. So, guys, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to just pop a question to me. Um, I am on the chat. So yeah, let me type here for you a question. you can literally ask me any question that you would like to ask me. So, yeah, um, I can see that there is one person watching, and hopefully a few more people will join me depending on how widely open this is, because I did make it public for this live stream. I'm talking soft, so maybe I should move a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can hear me better. Um, I'm sure you should be able to hear me okay, because the level of this microphone is quite good, and I can see the level on here as well, which is okay. So to continue with my story, yeah, so I got to work for Gear House, which got me into international standard shows, working with the likes of Mariah Carey, um, George Benson, uh, UB40, EFC, the EFC fighting show that is actually a South African based show, but it's very much international. If I just scroll through all my tags here, yeah, Govtech, Bloomberg, and all that kind of shows, which was really nice for me because I could learn a lot about not just the entertainment industry locally and how things gets put together from a production point of view and also from an entertainment point of view. Um, but it also gave me a nice platform to start my own business. Um, Hence, GSP Events Group, who is now a fully registered PTY limited company. Um, we have about 4 entities that is under that umbrella. One of this is the stream that you are watching right now, which is GSP Events TV Live. We have GSP Models, we have GSP Design, GSP Photography, and Poland Sound Engineering School, which is the passion that I have to give back to my community. And that community is Paul, the Poland region. Um, our municipality here is the Drakenstein municipality, and it falls under the Cape Winelands district municipality, which is quite big. Um, Hence, Paul being recognized now as the city. That's how big the town is. I think we are, if I remember my stats correctly, I think we are the fourth largest inland town in South Africa. Um, and that gave us the opportunity to be regarded as a city in South Africa. So yeah, it's the city of excellence. So we try our best to do what we can for the underprivileged, for people that cannot afford certain things. Um, I come from a volunteering background at Koinonia, which is a community health center here, and yeah, I'm still very much involved with Koinonia. Um, I'm also a member on our youth council here, which is a youth forum. I'm a member of the Arts and Culture Forum, and planning on joining our business sector here as well, which is the Small Business Chamber here in my town or in our city, which is quite cool. And it's going to be achievement for me, coming from a small farming area, to achieve something like that in a city like Paul. The aim for us this year is to really just grow the business, and go out of our way to knock on doors, you know. And when I say knock on doors, I mean really cold calling. And with cold calling, I mean we're really gonna knock on a door and hope that it opens, and also um, step into that door and see what happens, you know, because I never knew, and I'm going to be honest with you, I never ever expected starting a business from scratch with no money is going to be so difficult. Um, and also to build a brand that has four other brands connected to it. The name is well established here. I think it is. Seeing if I look at our reach just on Facebook, and the reach that we have on social media platforms, means that we have a foot in the door already. Sorry. So that footprint that we have, I just want to grow it bigger and bigger and bigger, and maybe have it one day internationally. Which is dreams that I have in my head, things that I want to achieve in my head. So yeah, the support has been immaculate over the years. I see that we're jumping from one to two to three. We're back to one viewers now, which is cool. It's different time zones, different parts of the world is awake and different parts of the world is sleeping. So it was my yeah. You guys missed a few seconds. Sorry about that. Um, Apologies. Internet is very bad in South Africa, by the way. We pay a lot of money for internet access, and still we have like one of the crappiest internet connections in the world. So yeah, um, to come back to my story, um, yeah, for those of you that is watching, thank you for watching. But to come back to my story, last year I took the opportunity, um, to register my business as a private company, as a to register my business as a private company, as a PTY limited company, and it's now a fully registered business, um, with everything that we need to procure jobs, to apply for jobs, to maybe get some of our own branded events off the ground, and just grow the name out there, um, which is quite nice. It is really really nice. No, I don't want to waste more time on this. I'm not getting any questions. I'm probably gonna stick around for another minute or so, until this is 15 minutes long. So yeah, thank you for the person that is watching. I believe that you have been watching throughout. So thank you for joining me there. If you would be so kind, just to type me a message. I'd like to know who you are. Uh, yeah. So also subscribe to this stream, because this live stream are going to become the actual stream that we are going to stream from, and then get to Facebook. Just embed it into Facebook, through OBS, which is going to be the platform that we're going to use to stream from. So yeah, thank you once again for joining me. It looks like there's one person that is watching is not into sharing their name, but yeah, that's fine. So I'd like to take this opportunity once again to just thank everyone, family, friends, acquaintances, business partners, business acquaintances, my support group here at home, my mom, my dad, my sister, my little boy sleeping here behind me. Um, just everyone that has been supporting the GSP name and the GSP brand here in South Africa. Um, yeah, it's been totally amazing. So thumbs up to you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Keep well.